Okay, in this video we'll be talking about things that you can take to protect you from radiation in the event of a nuclear attack with nuclear weapons or a dirty bomb, or in the case of like a nuclear power plant meltdown. A lot of people are trying to get potassium iodide right now, or potassium iodate. Um, from what I understand, potassium iodate is a little more stable, but they both work for blocking radioactive iodines that are released in a nuclear event. Um, Potassium iodide is taken up into the thyroid, just like regular iodine, and it protects you from absorbing the radioactive iodine. Um, and it's recommended for everyone under the age of 40. The CDC says that people over the age of 40, I have it highlighted here, adults older than 40 should not take potassium iodine unless public health or emergency management officials say to do so, because they have the lowest chance of developing thyroid cancer or thyroid injury. Adults older than 40 are more likely to have allergic reactions or side effects. It's hard to get this stuff right now because there's a lot of fears about nuclear attack. It's usually just one dose. You want to take it as quickly as possible after a nuclear event because that's what it blocks the radioactive iodine from being uptaken into the thyroid. So you want to take it right away to start the blocking effects. Usually just a single dose. This is all information from the CDC, Centers for Disease Control. Single dose protects the thyroid gland for 24 hours. Especially with newborns and young children, you just want to do that one dose unless you're told otherwise by authorities. If they say, that there's a big dose in your area, you might want to take for more, but listen to what they tell you to do. Pregnant, breastfeeding women, again, want to take it. In the case of people over the age of 40, there are things you can do to prevent the uptake of things like strontium-90, which are released by nuclear weapons, improvised nuclear or radioactive weapons. Aluminum hydroxide, like in Gaviscon, that'll bind to the strontium-90, prevent it from being absorbed, and then thereafter you want to take calcium carbonate because that's going to block the uptake into your bones of the strontium-90, which the body recognizes as calcium. So the calcium carbonate, from what I understand, blocks it. So take that every day while there's a threat of radiation in your area. One thing that people don't usually understand is that these radioactive elements decay very quickly. Usually most of the threat is over in a day or two, and then after a week, the threat should be gone. But always keep an emergency radio on hand, crank radio or battery powered, so you can listen to updates from authorities. But yes, if you have any questions or comments, leave them in the comments section. I'll continue to update as I get more information. But I just thought people should know this before they go out and buy a bunch of the potassium iodide. If you're over 40, it may not even be something that you want to take. It can be very harmful, so don't just take it as a precaution. It can actually damage your thyroid. This is something that you'd maybe want to take 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 times in the event of a nuclear emergency, not just as a preventative or prophylactic measure. So hopefully this has been helpful information. Please like and subscribe. Thanks.